Hey, it's Andy from tabletroms.com, and today I've got another laptop teardown for my page. So take a look-see and see what you think. Today I do have a special guest with me. It's the Geek in Green. He'll be joining me for this particular teardown, primarily because, well, it's his laptop. So, Geek, take it away.
Alright, so this is my XPS M1500 laptop, and we're going to...
Could you dumb that down a shade?
Dumb that down?
Yeah, I'm...
A Dell laptop.
Excellent! Thank you, that's exactly what I was looking for.
And so we're just going to take out the battery, lift up some of the panels to show us some of the devices underneath, like the processor, the video card, where the mini cards are stored, and we're going to remove the hard drive. We're actually going to remove the heatsink and revamp the thermal grease with some more thermal grease.
Excellent. Sounds like a plan, so let's get to it. Alright, now the first bay is easy enough to do. Oh, yeah, so you can just take your RAM and set it on the table, but
probably not the best idea, because it can get statically shocked, and if that happens, it can fry all of your chips, which would not be a good idea.
Yes. So we'd recommend, well, if you buy any computer products in the near future, most all of them will come in electrostatic-free bags. You should probably keep one of those around to place your small and friable parts in.
So now we're starting to remove the heatsink from the processor and the video card. And underneath there, well, it took us a little while to get it off because, well, I broke some things. But we've repaired that.
Should we tell them about the comedy of errors?
Yeah, we should tell them about the comedy of errors.
Okay, you go for it. You go for it.
So as we were pulling this off, there was a screw right next to that the top chip right there, and it actually came out of the motherboard like it was supposed to be like soldered in, and it came out, so we had to use a little bit of Gorilla Glue technology and glue that thing back on.
Don't let them know about our technology.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's secret technology.
Yes, we used some secret bonding stuff. Yeah.
Then we were able to clean up the processor and the video card here pretty quick. You'll see us go through and start cleaning off all those chips, and also the other side of the heatsink itself, so that when we re-greased it, it would have a better bond than having a little bit of old stale thermal grease.
Yes. Now I can never say this enough. The pink square right there is a thermal interface. It's just like the grease. It's a thermal interface material, but it's a pad meant to give you at least reasonably good connection when your chip is farther away from the heatsink than the other ones. On some laptops, like my CX210X, my convertible laptop that I did earlier, they are absolutely vital because the heatsink just won't screw down tight enough to come in direct contact with the chip, and therefore, without one of those, you may not get proper heat transference and wind up with stuff frying. So,
which is not a good thing.
Yes, very not a good thing. Keeps you from playing Minecraft.
Yeah. So what we were using here is just Q-tips with a little bit of alcohol on them to clean off these surfaces.
Before that, we had to use our fingernails.
Yeah, I was using my fingernails, and that stuff was stuck under my fingernails for like 2 weeks. I even tried like scraping them out, wasn't working. So I would probably suggest using like an old credit card or something else to help you scrape that off than your fingernail if you don't want it to be with you for the next week and a half.
Yes, but absolutely don't use metal.
Yeah, metal bad.
Metal bad. You don't want to cause scarring on the heatsink or on the copper heatsinks. That will cause problems with heat transference in the future.
Yes.
So, man, that's some fine-looking heatsink. I must say, Geek, you did a wonderful job. I mean, look at that. It looks even better when we speed it up.
Yeah, we haven't even started on the processor. Yeah, so
Just all the heat
this
sinks.
is what took the longest time, probably, is cleaning that off. Like, it's a 3-year-old laptop, and so the previous thermal grease was pretty well crusted onto those things. Almost like when you start cooking on your stove and you spill things over for about 3 years and you never went in and cleaned up those little trays. What are they called?
Oh, the little boiler pans
Yeah,
underneath?
underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about as bad as that. So, you probably don't have to do this very often, but since we were tearing it apart, we decided to make it run a little bit better. And actually, my video card was overheating, and it helped in the long run after we were done with this. I don't have any problems with slowdowns from games. When it starts to overheat, it starts to jerk, but it doesn't do that anymore. So I think this was a big help.
Was that a plug? Was
A
that
plug?
a plug for me? Oh, you're just too kind.
Yes.
So, as you know, I am now endorsed by the Geek in Green. For any of you out there who were just wondering, thank you. Your philanthropy knows no bounds. Oh, it looks like we've already finished cleaning everything else off. Okay, so now we're putting it all back together. Unfortunately, we didn't want to take the whole thing apart this time. Just wanted to take care of the overheating problems.
Right. Yeah, well, we kind of started taking it apart, but since I had damaged the screw from previously, we didn't want to damage any more of the computer. Not that it.
You don't have to put it that way.
Yeah, I know.
We're intrepid explorers on the edge of hardware exploration. Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you.
We're professionals,
Yeah.
but professionals can damage hardware too.
So that's the hard drive. In case there were some of you who.
Oh yeah, we
didn't
forgot
know.
to show you the sexy dance. The hard drive did a little shaking back and fro.
Oh yeah, you can go back and check it out. It's still.
And
on
then
there.
slow it down a little bit so you can see the bits of the hard drive,
Yeah.
Sexy.
Try to keep it PG, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good. Thank you. All right. So let's see. Oh yes, something that needs no introduction. Screwing stuff back in.
Yes, if you can unscrew it, I hope you can screw it back in. Well, try to remember which screws went where, because on these laptops, they're not all the same size.
Yes. As a plug for my method, I, of course, as you'll recall, like to leave it in the very places where they came from, so that I don't have to fiddle around with trying to find where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, however, we did lose one screw in the process, but...
Curse you, shag carpet!
Curse you, shag carpet, exactly.
Well, let's see. That looks to be about it, so I guess we'll sign off and see you at a different video.
Ditto.